Nels, firstly, congratulations. Welcome back to Hartlepool United. You join here as assistant manager. Just talk to me a little bit how you feel at the moment.
Really excited, same as Graham. It's an exciting time for us to come in to a club that we feel is on the up. Obviously, there's been a little downturn in results lately, but when you look at the picture on a whole, the club is on an upward turn, and it's just a real feel of excitement at the minute from the pair of us.
Graham mentioned he got on the phone here. You had a quick phone call, and straight away he said, "Yes, you're in. You're coming with me." What was that phone call all about?
Yeah, it was good. Initially just to see if I would come along with him, and then once we sort of established that, it was more a case of let's have a little bit more in-depth chat and see if we're on the same page tactically and how Graham wants to do things, and we were pretty much, and it's all about Graham instilling his beliefs and his principles in the team, and hopefully I can target some of the players that maybe Graham doesn't target. I can hit them, and Tony Sweeney can hit the other players, and as a three we can target the whole group in a different style, and make sure that they're all on the same page as what Graham wants, because that's the main thing.
Over 300 appearances for this football club, I suppose. Not just Graham, not just Swains, but what has lured you back to Hartlepool United?
It's when you leave a club that you've played so long for, and you leave at that sort of point of your career, you always think you'll come back. And there was a few times I came close to coming back towards the end of my career. Had conversations with the club, and it never panned out in terms of coming back as a player. And then obviously once you hang the boots up, you think, will I come back as a coach or a manager or something like that? And fortunately enough, it's came around, and it's brilliant to be back. In and around the ground, and seeing how things have changed. The dressing room's a little bit better than it was when we were players and we were sat in here. But just excitement to be back, and I think the club pretty much sells itself.
Graham mentioned you've already sat down, you've already looked at tactics, you've already looked at future plans, the window coming up. How excited are you at the prospect of where this team can go?
Yeah, I think we've had an in-depth look at the squad as what we can in the short space of time. Obviously leaned heavily on Anthony Sweeney with regards to that. Bringing Lee Turnbull in as sort of help on the recruitment side would be key. I think it's a good time to do it as well, in terms of gives us a month to really get some targets in mind for January. And I think the squad at the minute has shown in the early part of the season that it's more than capable of competing in this league. But I'm sure Graham's the same as myself, and it's not just about competing and sort of standing still. We want to progress the club and the team, and by possibly bringing in a little bit of help in the January window to complement what the squad has already got will ultimately keep us going in the right direction. You
had a brief spell as a teammate with Graham here at Hartlepool, and obviously Swains. The three of you get on all right?
Yeah, when we won, I blamed him for some goals sometimes when it was probably my fault, and he probably did the same to me. But no, look, the one thing with this club, the lads. Obviously I didn't spend as much time at the club with Graham as what I did with some of the others, but the lads have still got a WhatsApp group now, sort of 15 years on from when we were here.
What will their reaction be?
I think it'll just be pure excitement and wishing us well, and really think wishing us the best and wanting us to do well. But I'm sure there'll be a lot of banter in there and a lot of quirky comments as well, but we're such a tight-knit group, and I think that's what you need to have at a club to have success.
Graham mentioned what you can bring, your experience, of Hartlepool United as a whole. Can you tell me just exactly what you feel like you can bring to this? We know you had your experience, things might not have worked out specifically well at Blythe, but what can you bring to Graham and his team? Just pretty much a decent knowledge of the level. I've been assistant manager at two other League 2 clubs in my time, only for brief spells, but spent a lot of my time in and around League 1 and League 2. Still know the level really well.
and more so just taking a little bit of pressure off Graham as well, being able to work to similar principles as what Graham wants to work to. That'll give him a chance to not have to lead everything all the time, so he can take a large percentage of his time to manage the team rather than concentrate on coaching, managing, and sometimes having to do everything which you have to do. So the workload will get shared out, and Tony Sweeney again will be a big help in that. But like I say, I think we're both pretty similar in what we want to do, but it's not a case of me bringing what I want to do. I've got to reinforce what Graham wants. Graham is the manager. He's setting the guidelines, the principles, and how he wants the team to play in and out of possession, and it's me being able to portray that to the players in possibly a different way to Graham, so that again we target a higher percentage of the group so that they're all on the same hymn sheet.
Excited?
Very.
Nervous?
No.
Ready to get going?
Yeah, 100%. You know, we sort of came out of meetings today and just already thinking about what we're going to do, looking into sort of the first training session, the first day of the window opening. You know, can we line people up? Can we get the team to go how we want the team to go from the very off? And that's what we'll do. We don't want a nice easy ride into it. We want to hit the ground running and start with a bang and get this place rocking.
I suppose all I've got to say is welcome back and congratulations.
Thank you.